YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some NBA news involving the Los Angeles Lakers and Milwaukee Bucks superstar player Giannis Antetokounmpo once again. So this morning, an NBA executive pretty much came out and said that the only way the Lakers can land superstar player Giannis to the Los Angeles Lakers if the Los Angeles Lakers would have to trade superstar player Anthony Davis to the Milwaukee Bucks to acquire Giannis, and pretty much said that the Lakers would have to convince the Milwaukee Bucks that AD is healthy, that he's not going to continue to get injured, not miss games in the regular season, because that's very important, right? He's missed so much games. The most games he's ever played for since the Lakers traded for him in 2019-20 season is a total of 194 games, which is terrible. Not a lot, right? In like 4 seasons. And it's just going to be way too much money to sign Giannis Antetokounmpo in free agency because he's making too much money, and they would have to make the trade right for AD and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm not sure if you're going to be including first-round picks. Most likely it'll probably be, but they said Anthony Davis or just Giannis for Anthony Davis. That's how you want to put it together. But if you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's going to become an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2025 if he declines his 2025-26 player option, because he does have a player option. But the NBA legend told Tanya Gongoli, I'm so sorry if I pronounced her name, but of the New York Times, that he will not sign an extension with the Milwaukee Bucks this year, and Giannis Antetokounmpo will become eligible for a contract extension this month of September. So he doesn't want to spend 20 years into his career with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's still not winning an NBA championship. He wants to win an NBA championship. So, right, if you look at the Milwaukee Bucks, they're not going up, they're going down. You got Brook Lopez, who you signed in free agency. You got Chris Middleton, who you just brought back in free agency. So the Milwaukee Bucks are getting older, and they're just going downhill, right? The last time they won an NBA championship was in 2021 when they beat the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals. But if you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, he did say some critical comments that definitely raised a lot of people's eyebrows, and was mainly talking about commitment and to see if everybody's on the same page as him. He said, if I'm spending less time with my family and putting 110% into winning a championship, and some people are putting 80%, and some people are putting 90%, and some people are putting 50%. There's no way I'm signing a contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks. He wants to win an NBA championship, right? That's just the way superstar players are. Not all of them, but he's one of those few players that just wants to win an NBA championship, right? And he's going to want to carry his team to win an NBA championship. I just don't see him going to the Los Angeles Lakers just because you know how Giannis Antetokounmpo is. He wants to lead his team. He doesn't want to be like Kevin Durant and a bunch of other superstar players who take the easy route and try to chase for rings, right? But Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be on contract till 2026. It's currently 2023, so he's under contract for the next 3 seasons. But he can become an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2025 if he declines his 2025-26 player option. He'll be eligible for contract extension this month of September, but said he's not signing it this year. So it could be this year, it could be next year, who knows, right? But the Bucks did sign Giannis to a 5-year worth of $228.2 million designated maximum contract extension back in December of 2020. So 3 years ago. He's going to be a future Hall of Famer, and he'll make around $45.6 million next season. He is 28 years old, so he's still in his prime, and he's just going to get older, right? He doesn't want to be in the Milwaukee Bucks where this team is going downhill. They're not winning an NBA championship. And the Milwaukee Bucks lost in the second round of the playoffs against the Boston Celtics of the 2022 season, and then they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the 2023 playoffs. So they're just losing games, and the problem is that they've been dealing with injuries, right? Chris Middleton's just been getting injured a lot, and to be honest, guys, I think the Milwaukee Bucks would have beat the Boston Celtics if Chris Middleton didn't miss a lot of games and he was not injured, but it is what it is. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the greatest basketball players of all time. in NBA history. Giannis has a career average of 22.6 points per game, 9.6 rebounds, and 4.7 assists. Last season, he did average 31.1 points per game, shooting 55.3% from the field, 11.8 rebounds, 5.7 assists, and shooting 27.5% from the three-point line. Played 63 games out of 82, played close to 32.1 minutes a night. He has won the Most Improved Player of the Year award, and he's a two-time MVP, one Finals MVP, and one Defensive Player of the Year award with the Milwaukee Bucks. So I think this is very interesting. The thing I'm concerned about is the floor spacing because, Anthony Davis isn't the greatest three-point shooter throughout his career. And same with Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I'm just concerned about the floor spacing. But defensively, that would be like one of the best defensive front courts in NBA. But I just don't see Giannis teaming up with Anthony Davis on the same team. And you still got LeBron James. So there's no way that's happening, in my personal opinion. I'm not surprised this report came out. But they said that's the only way the Lakers can get Giannis if they trade him for Anthony Davis. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Is it going to be pick swaps? Is it going to be like 2 or 3 first-round picks? But I find it very interesting. And Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the NBA when he is healthy. He's like a top 3, top 5 player when he is healthy. Before he got injured this past season for the Los Angeles Lakers, he was playing like an MVP. He was playing like Defensive Player of the Year. And then got injured, missed like 2 months. Things went downhill. The Lakers made trades in the trade deadline to compete. Made it far all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Got eliminated in 4 games. Got swept against the Denver Nuggets. By the way, the Denver Nuggets were the defending champions. They beat the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. But the only thing that's preventing Anthony Davis from competing for the MVP conversation is him just being injured, being not able to stay healthy, and continues to get injured in his lower body right because he's been suffering so much lower body injuries. The last time he won a championship with the Lakers was in 2020 when we ran 2 big man lineups. Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. He's an 8-time All-Star. And Anthony Davis signed a 3-year, $186 million extension with the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason. So he's committed to the Los Angeles Lakers for 5 more seasons and approximately $270.5 million. So Davis' extension, which kicks in for the 2025-26 season, is the richest extension in NBA history with the Los Angeles Lakers, which is projected average annual value of $62 million. So Anthony Davis, he was eligible for contract extension this month. I mean, not this month, but like, you know what I mean? Like last month of August. And the Lakers made him happy. GM Rob Pelinka did whatever it takes. They must have had a talk with them and said that if we're going to sign you to a contract extension, we're going to do what you want, right? We're going to get another center for the 14th roster spot, and we're going to sign a center free agency. Now it's Jackson Hayes, right? And he's going to be playing next to Anthony Davis in the front court of the 2023-24 NBA season. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. The NBA season starts next month, but not only that, we got a full offseason, we got training camp, and then we got preseason and the regular season. We get a full offseason. We get chemistry right. We got D'Angelo Russell. We still got Jared Vanderbilt. The list continues on. So I feel like the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be a better team than last season. We acquired guys like Gabe Vincent, Taurean Prince, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes. I'm just super excited, right? And Anthony Davis signed the largest annual extension in NBA history. He was going to be a free agent in 2025, but he was under contract for the 2023-24 season, but he signed the largest annual extension, like I mentioned so many times. So he's going to be here till like 2028. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm out of here. I appreciate the support. Peace.